Really quick, someone in the chat made a claim that, the Mavericks have maybe overused Luka over this past 5 seasons. Do we think that is a valid take? And do we think that is probably the effect of where we say a lot of mouths been played?
I would say this. Played with Luka for 2 years. The guy wants to be on the floor. Your star wants to play. You try to manage it as much as you can. His usage rate is just such at a high level. That's what it really is.
Yeah.
His usage rate on the offensive end is just predicated to his game. He's so great. It's like,
He needs the ball in his hands.
he just has the ball in his hands.
Yeah.
90% of the time, he's making the right play. Either he shoots it or he's making a pass to someone where they got to make the shot. So that's where it comes down to. But at the end of the day, I've been there. I've been in the locker room. I've been on the bench. The motherfucker gets mad when he gets taken out the game. He's pissed.
And you don't like your star mad.
He's like, and then when they make a run, he's like, yo, get me back in there. That's hard. That's hard to coach sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because if your star wants to get back in the game, they go win the game, what do?
Yeah.
Put his ass back in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
LD, let's go. They making a run. Sorry. Like, that's just that's how the team has been made up until JB came along. Kyrie got here. Spencer got here. The last 2 to 3 years, he's been able to not play as much depending on injuries. So now I would say he's going to always be with another star now where he doesn't have to do as much and doesn't have to play as much where he can save his body. It's really just came to he played a whole NBA Finals, and then he went to play overseas, which is a completely different game, very physical game, and then had to come back and play an NBA season. His body's tired.
Yeah.
I mean, you play with a bunch of stars. Talk about how hard it is.
They want to play.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's just simple as that. You can't.
And they want to get their numbers. Let's just cut a spade a spade.
You can't.
You get bonuses for the
Yeah. For the person in the chat, like, I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, when guys want to be on the court and they're your number one guy, your franchise player, you can't really tell them no. You can't tell Carmelo Anthony when I was in New York, no, Melo, you can't go back in the game.
Yeah.
He gonna go check himself in. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't tell LeBron he ain't going back. You think JJ Redick gonna tell LeBron he can't play?
Yeah.
LeBron, you had 30 minutes and we can't put you in no more.
He gonna walk on the court.
Bullshit.
Yeah,
That's what he gonna say. He gonna go sub himself in. I mean, I'm just saying, that's what goes with it.
Think about the guys you just said. That's a whole different type of personality.
Who you say?
True.
Tim Duncan and Steph Curry.
And their teams are also
Steph, first of all, it has hurt the Warriors as of late.
Yeah, when they take him out like
When
that.
they take him out, it has hurt them as of late.
Yeah.
Exactly. When they had a
to do
team.
that.
Well, you think about the team Tim Duncan has been on. He was on a team with 5
Exactly.
Hall of Famers.
When you have the team to do
You
it,
can do that.
You can do things like that. When Steph had KD, that's why I said they don't have to do that now. They don't have to.
But he's saying it's the culmination of all the years.
But it's a combination of all the years, and it's a combination of the personality and the player. Steph just chews his mouthpiece and go to the bench, and he don't say nothing.
Yeah.
Luka gonna take his
Luka gonna
mouthpiece
say
and-
some
and
shit.
throw it at him.
He gonna be like, "What the fuck are we doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing?"
And like I said, you got
And
to
then
keep
when they
your star
come back,
happy.
it's hard. It like you got to understand from the player's perspective. When you have a 12-point lead, right? Say you go out with a 12-point lead, and you know every single time you go out the game, you might be down 5, or you only might be up 2, and then you got to go superhero mode again. That's hard to do every single night. Jokic is running into that. Jokic got to damn near play the whole game. You know what I'm saying? So there are certain situations that you just have to understand. It's the personalities of guys. Russell Westbrook, you was not taking Russell Westbrook out the game. Unless, when you took him out, he's sitting over there like this.
Mad. I played with him for 2 years.
I know.
I know. He wants to play.
He like this.
Yeah, he wants to play.
Why am I sitting right here?
He wants to play. No, I'm being honest with you. Russ want to play.
You know what I'm saying? Like those guys.
Shout out to my boy too.
Shout
man.
out to Russ, man.
Playing amazing.
8-2 in the
Playing
last 10
amazing.
when Russ started.
Yeah.
Shout out to Russ.
Shout out to my boy Russ.
But hey,
He's on the pod, my boy.